A tool that I find really beneficial when I'm dealing with people who are engaging in toxic behaviors is remembering something called the law of resonance. So we've talked a lot about the fact that everything in this universe is made of energy, including us, and including our actions and our feelings and our emotions. So everything has a vibratory frequency, everything has a vibratory rate, including emotions, including actions. So if you think about it, you walk into a room and people have been fighting, the room is going to feel thick. It's going to feel dense. That's because anger, fear, sadness, resentment have a lower, slower vibratory frequency, vibratory rate than things like love, joy, compassion, happiness. You walk into a room and people have been laughing. It feels light in there. It feels airy. That's really important to remember as I explain the law of resonance. So the law of resonance states that like energy needs to be with like energy. And that we talk about this. There's so many cues in our daily lives, especially when we were children. We tell each other these rules without even knowing it. So the one that we frequently use to remind each other of the law of resonance is misery loves company, right? Have you ever been around somebody and you're feeling really awful and they're feeling really happy and it makes you angry and you really just want them to be frustrated and miserable with you? That is the law of resonance at play in yourself. So when I'm dealing with a toxic person or a person engaging in toxic behavior, what I think about is this principle, the law of resonance. Subconsciously and energetically, they need and want your energetic vibratory frequency to lower itself to where they are. So their toxic behavior is going to increase in order to pull you down to that space. Now, if you understand this, it's much easier to not engage in that, because what that does for me, when I understand that this is the law of resonance at play, that this is a vibratory, energetic law at play that's manifesting through the way I'm acting or someone else is acting, it allows me to detach a little bit, not take it quite as personally, to look at it as one of the physical laws of the universe. I can then remind myself, okay, this is energy acting the way that energy acts. I have a couple of choices here. I can either lower my vibratory rate in order to match this energy, which without awareness of what is happening, that's what a lot of us do. Or I can make the choice to not allow my vibratory rate to lower, right? So even understanding why this is happening allows you, like I said, to detach. That then will allow you to detach with compassion, right? Thinking, hey, I understand when I'm engaging in toxic behavior, when I'm feeling angry, when I'm feeling frustrated, and, it's hard for me to be around people that are happy or in a different space than me. I understand what that feels like. And I have compassion for that, right? Because I know what it feels like to be in that space. But having compassion does not necessarily mean that you then engage in that behavior with the person. But like I said, it allows you to detach, take a step backwards. You can then very clearly say, I'm not going to engage in this with you. You can remove yourself physically, or you can just stay kind of above the fray, above the actions, and not allow your vibrational frequency to lower. So, of course, this isn't going to help in every single situation, but this definitely in the day-to-day helps me remain on a higher vibratory frequency. And when somebody else is frustrated or angry and engaging in some sort of toxic behavior, I can keep myself from lowering, quite literally lowering myself, my vibratory frequency to their level by remembering this is the law of resonance at play. This is the way energy acts, and I don't have to engage in it.